Hi everyone, thank you for watching the video. As you see, this is my deadlift training from January 20th of 2021. Currently 1.5 weeks out from the USPA Browns Gym Winter Classic that will be held on January 30th. And this is actually my last official deadlift workout before the competition. I wanted to hit some pauses on this particular day. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be upping the weight a little bit incrementally when it comes to my workouts. So not a big difference, but I just added 5 more pounds. Worked with 589 instead of 584. Hit that for a decent pause. And I was actually supposed to do 633 for one on my pause, but I decided to do 655 for one. And I'm not really the one to go off of schedule, but I really was feeling good, and it was just mentally locked in and training, so hit that and actually looked pretty well. So definitely a lot of things to take away from that particular workout. And I also wanted to try to be mindful of trying to hit something that was similar or close to what my opener would be for the next competition. So I didn't want to make it too taxing though. So I feel like if I was going to push it like I did, 655 would be reasonable and not too taxing on the body, where it's going to affect me for my competition next week. So that's my last official full workout. And next week I'll just have a single with this weight with 589, and then shut it down for the rest of the week for the competition. Something I want to also mention on this video, that even though this is something I use for a personal vlog as far as just keeping track and documenting my performance and giving myself feedback as far as what are some things I could take away from my training. If by some chance, somebody does watch this video, there is a personal message that I would like to give to whoever comes across this. I know it's cliche, and I know that it sounds very cookie cutter when you tell somebody, oh, it's hard work, it's dedication, and you believe in yourself. And, unfortunately, a lot of people think that's just a lot of hearsay and bullshit. But when it comes down to it, that is 110% fact. Regardless of whatever it is that you would like to aspire to achieve, if it's fame, money, fortune, a dream job, whatever the situation is, a specific goal in sports, anything, I truly believe that when you really set your mind to something and you really, really, really believe it in your mind and in your heart that it can happen, it will manifest, it will happen. I've had too many incidences in my life where I've had this mentality and it's actually transpired, and it's too many to account for it to be a coincidence. And again, like I said, I know it sounds cliche, I know it sounds cookie cutter, but at the end of the day, it's true. I do this because it gives me an opportunity to really push my limits physically, mentally, emotionally, that I set a challenge in front of myself to overcome it. And it's funny because, a lot of people may not understand the reasoning behind that. And to me, I do that because it pushes me and it drives me. I do this sport not for the fame, not for the following, not for money. I really would give two shits about that, because at the end of the day, what I want to accomplish in this sport is being able to walk away with two things in my mind. One, that I absolutely did the absolute best that I ever possibly could have done. And two, be considered as one of the greatest of all time. And again, sounds cliche. Again, sounds cookie cutter, but that is something that in my heart and in my soul, I truly believe that if I set my mind to it and I stick to my guns and I stay consistent, I stay focused, I stay driven, I truly believe that that's something that can overcome me and become reality. That is my pursuit with this. There's personal gain as far as obviously developing my character, developing me as a person, as a brother, as a boyfriend, as a potential husband, as a family member. But deep down for me, I'm so passionate about this because I know for a fact that if I truly set my mind to it, I really can become one of the best to ever do it. And that is my dream. That is my goal. And again, and I'm going to keep saying it, it sounds cliche, but I don't really fucking care. That is something that in my heart I truly believe in. I would do whatever it takes to make that happen. I will go as far as I need to go, and I will give blood, sweat, and tears every single time I have an opportunity to put myself one step closer to making that a reality. And that's how I look at every single competition. That's how I look at every single workout. I look at it as a battlefield, and I'm ready to go to war every single time. And I expect to not only win every single battle, but win the war overall. And the war for me is the battle on becoming one of the best to ever do this. And guess what? That may not happen. And that's okay. It's okay. Why? Because I know for a fact that I'm going to put myself in a position to find out if it's possible or not. But most importantly, I'm making myself put myself in that position and make it possible. I'm not asking for it. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm not begging for somebody to give that to me, to give me that acknowledgement, give me that appreciation. It doesn't fucking matter. I know for a fact that at the end of the day, when I put my heart and all into this, in myself, in my soul, I know for a fact that that's going to help me transpire to have any dream that I have set in front of me to become possible. That's what I do this for. And I believe that everybody, whoever you are, no matter what it is that you're going through, no matter what goal you may have, who gives a shit if people think it's stupid? Who gives a shit if people think it's not possible? The person that only matters as far as thinking it's possible, thinking that it's the best thing for you, is you. Who gives a shit about what anybody else says? The world doesn't matter. The world doesn't matter. What matters is what you want out of it and what you put back into it. Regardless of what people say, you're always going to have negativity. There's always going to be two sides to every single coin. You have to eliminate all that negativity and not care what other people think. There may be people think that I'm stupid for wanting to achieve something that, to some with a small mind seems like it's a very far feat. But to me, it doesn't matter. I'm willing to take that climb. I'm willing to take every single incremental step it takes to get one step closer to making that possible. And that's what I do this for. I do it with a passion. I do it with a drive. Like I said, for me, it's a battlefield every single day, and that is what I bring to the table. And I hope that if you were to catch a glimpse or even apply a glimpse of that kind of mindset to whatever it is you're doing, you will be surprised what you're capable of, what will come out of it, and what is in front of you in the future. I say that to say this. Forget the world around you. If there's something that you want, do it and do it to the best of your abilities, because at the end of the day, that is what matters. And I guarantee you, I promise you, that if you approach everything with that kind of mindset, whatever it is that you want, it will happen, it will become so, it will transpire. So that's all actually I had to say. That was something I just wanted to get off my chest because for me, this is something that I've been thinking about for a while, and this is something that's been in my head and getting ready for this next competition. And like I said, I want to be with some of the greats. I want to be in that conversation, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. And every single opportunity that I have to put myself in front of to make that happen and make it one step closer, I'm going to take advantage of it. And in 9 days, I have an opportunity to put myself one step closer to making that a reality. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate the support. My next video will be my last before the competition, and I hope that you join me to watch. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great year, and thank you for watching the video. Stay positive, believe in yourself, forget what the world thinks. It's all about what you want. Go after it. If you believe it, it'll happen. Thank you guys for watching the video, and take care.